Feature Friday.
The freshest.
News time.
Ooh. Dum 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 dum.
So this was the other bit you woke me up for.
News with Feature Friday. Okay, so. My god, look at that.
Mr. Chen.
Mr. Chen! Chen from EXO.
Dude, do you remember when he released that letter, dude?
Oh my god!
Like half of the world stopped.
Collided. The world came to a stopping halt.
It was wild because it proved my theory correct. These guys
do have a life outside of their
and I'm
careers.
so bloody happy they do. Jesus Christ.
Well, talking about happy, a big congratulations is in order because Mr. Chen from EXO has welcomed a very healthy baby daughter into the world.
Is that daughter?
Yes.
Aww.
How adorable.
I wanna see this. I wanna see his wife, dog.
Well, I don't know if they're already married. Are they already married?
We said his wife.
Well,
maybe he should said wife to be because he was engaged.
Yeah, but that was a little while ago.
Can you imagine if they got married like in secret?
I think they did.
That'd probably be the healthiest thing.
That'd probably be the best thing to do.
Think of all the press, think of all the letters you have to send, invitations, all this stuff, and in this moment,
a wedding is already a hassle.
Yeah.
A wedding is already such a job to have.
Or maybe their plans got cancelled because of the whole.
No, they never had. Korea never went to Oh, dude, sorry. Okay, take two. Korea never went into a hold. They never,
they never got,
into their houses and stayed inside type of thing.
Yeah. We can't
because of the illness. I hate this.
We can't use the word because of YouTube, but
illness.
Yeah, but yeah. So they never did.
Had it. No,
why?
They had they had really big numbers at the beginning of the whole movement, like when
things
the
began.
whole thing began.
Yes.
I'm having such a whole trouble trying to speak about this.
When you wanna say the you can say the wachucho.
Okay, well, when the wachucho started.
Oh man, that's so funny.
Anyways, when the whole problem started, wachucho in this case, they spent a lot of money testing people out and putting people into separate spaces really quickly.
Yeah.
So they were one of the first countries to have the fastest decreases on cases and stuff.
So it wasn't as extreme as here. So maybe
it was more it was intense, concentrated in a small span of time.
Well, whatever. The good news is baby's healthy. And that's
what we were talking about.
That's amazing. And then Chen announced his marriage and the pregnancy of his bride to be, now wife, in January, with a handwritten letter, and now they have a little baby.
And SM has confirmed.
We know her name.
I don't think any of that stuff is out yet.
I wonder what people are saying. He always wanted a daughter.
Oh,
and now he has one. Our Jongdae will be amazing dad. Yeah, he does have that dad
EXO
vibe.
uncles will spoil the princess.
Dude, can you imagine having Kai, having Becky as an uncle? Can you imagine that?
Oh, that would be the funnest thing ever. Could you imagine?
That is wild.
He would be the funny, your funny uncle to every birthday party?
Yeah.
He would be the best.
It's say Chen is like, okay, no sweets. And he goes up to Becky and he's like,
here you go.
My dad didn't let me have any sweets. It's like,
that's fine.
All right, have it. Just have it.
Here you go.
Yeah, stop shouting. Just have it.
Go be a pain to your mother.
Yeah, literally. Yeah. I feel if I was an uncle, that is probably what I'd be like.
Yeah, that's how you are.
That's true. Yeah.
What do you mean?
Oh, yeah.
You are an uncle. That's exactly what you are.
Yeah, because
it's like my sister will be like, he already had sweets, and Efra will be like, hey, do you want some ice cream?
Yeah, his teeth or all that problem. It's not my problem. Have it. Then they start bothering me and stuff.
And then at 9 o'clock in the night when they're supposed to be going to bed, he's like singing the alphabet with Efra. A B C D E F G. How many times can I jump in this bed?
Yeah, not my problem. He had fun with me.
This is so cool. I can't believe he has a baby.
He's nuts, dude.
I can't believe he has a wife and a baby.
Now this sparks more of my curiosity and in the belief that I think a lot of them are dating under the radar.
Oh,
and
yeah,
that worries me
so.
because I hate the fact that it's under the radar.
Well-
and that doesn't portray a healthy lifestyle. That it's fine to have a family. That it's fine to date. That it's fine to explore this amazing journey of love and partnerships and relationships.
Well, guess what I discovered like recently on the YouTube comment section of those videos that we post? That Sesang fans are like a whole thing. They're like this whole like cult.
Yeah.
Right? Can I say that?
Yeah.
Okay. So they're like this whole organization basically.
I don't know. I just said yes.
Okay, we're gonna use it. See what happens after that. Testing out grounds here.
Yeah.
But yeah, Sesang fans are like people that stalk their idols.
Oh, Jesus.
And like they buy plane tickets to be in the same plane as them, and like obsessively go to everywhere they know they're gonna be. And because of that big sector of fans, which is huge by the way in Korea, is like humongous. They even cause chaos in airports and stuff because there's so many of them. The image of the idol image has become so unhealthy, but entertainment companies and labels don't do anything about it because it creates such a huge amount of sales. So it's kind of like an unhealthy part of like the fandoms, right? And that's where the whole
So like the
image,
hardcore fanatics.
and that's why the whole image of, and that's what the labels have come to, to the extent of prohibiting their idols from dating and having a personal life outside in the public.
But maybe this is a sign that they're slowly opening up to not destroying, but breaking down this false image that these guys I don't know, these sort of figurines that are dolls, that they have no
they
feelings.
stopped being human.
That are like these gods, when they, in fact, the reason why I think, in my personal opinion, people like them so much and they're so looked up to. It's not because, I don't know, but to me it's more because they were like me at one point. They had, and they had their struggles and they had doubts. And to see these guys have doubt, that in my head, it's still hard to comprehend. So I feel like maybe the reason why I admire their work, and the reason why I look up to all of these guys, because what they've achieved is amazing. It's because they're human, not because they're superhuman. Yes, their talent, it's somewhat insane, like superhuman to some extent, but I like the fact that they're relatable.
Yes, I agree, and I actually think you might be correct, because some of the like for example Momo and Hicho, again from two different label companies.
See what I'm talking about? Maybe they're slowly opening.
Also out in the open. So I think there must be a.
Bless you.
There must be a perhaps like a flexibility opening happening, because that used to be such an issue, like such a big issue.
Yeah. And also we're also seeing a huge change in content.
They also used to think that those were scandals. They used to label those as dating scandals,
right?
As if that was like a sin.
Maybe we're slowly seeing also a transition in content, like for example Chunga's video.
Yes.
That's a transformative content, I guess, to traditional orthodox Korean culture.
Yeah, compared to the videos that we have seen getting banned and stuff.
Yeah, so maybe we're seeing this slow increase in acceptance, flexibility, openness, being open-minded to all this stuff, and breaking down this little by little maybe conceptions or misconceptions or issues that have happened culturally there as time progresses, which I also think
it's the healthiest thing to do.
Who am I to judge? I don't I'm just a dummy. I don't want to judge anyone because that's their culture.
That's true. I agree.
But the thing that worries me, it's just these guys, because not EXO, just all the artists and the idols and everything, because it just seems so unhealthy to me. I joke about it, shakalaka boom boom and having a good time, and you have all these Scandinavian models trying to blow your brains out, but whatever, I make jokes about it, but it's to some extent that's not healthy either. But it's
but
more
to some
fun.
extent is also
You kind of need
dangerous.
a mix of everything.
Yeah,
we always talk
finding-
about it.
Finding that balance is a key. Yeah.
That golden balance.
Well, I mean, there's also the other side of the industry in Korea where not so long ago, you know, big names were put into hospitals because of overdoses and like rehab because of drinking problems, and I think that's when a lot of things started to become a lot tighter in the industry because they didn't want to keep encouraging or be seen as they were encouraging that type of behavior. But it's really refreshing to see a change, an acceptance of different concepts and a bit more daring, playing with the expanding a bit those rules, you know.
Do let us know if this is just a false perception of us that we're seeing an increase. Maybe you're seeing a decrease, because I know some of you guys are actually from Korea, and I also know some of you guys are mainly international sort of fans and stuff like that. So
you have different perspectives from ours.
Hence why we like talking about it publicly, to see the opinions of everyone. So do let us know if maybe this is a huge step forward. Maybe no label has ever done this before to this extent, or maybe they have, or maybe idols dating each other like Momo and Hicho wasn't really a thing from rival labels. So
yeah, how does it work and how much information can you give us? That would be so cool to keep looking at it.
We've watched interviews and we've watched a few documentaries explaining why, for some reason, weirdly enough, like idols aren't really allowed to date each other. And you see this, you know, in EXO it's affected Kai before with Jenny. Rumors or if they're actually dating, or I don't know what the hell is, because you never get straight information. Fans maybe say yes, but they may also want that to happen, because I mean, what the hell?
How could you not like? Yeah. Well, how do you not want that to happen?
But at the same time, it's like, what's the end game? Like, what's the goal? What's the agenda of not letting these guys have a absolute normal life, or at least, yeah, they're never gonna have a normal life. They're famous, wealthy, and hugely talented, and they've achieved a lot of their dreams, so they're not longer normal. But what's the agenda or end game of not being able for them to live somewhat of a normal life?
Yeah, a personal life. I think everybody's entitled to have a personal life without having to be, you know, grilled in the public for having it, you know? I just think if you like this type of conversations and you're really into listening to our opinions and what we have to say about music and other topics like this, you should totally check out our new podcast, Feature Friday Plus. That is gonna be out every Sunday.
Every Sunday, yeah.
So yeah, feel free to drop the links to
like articles like this,
and things that you know are popping around the world that you might like to hear our opinions on. And yeah, I think that's awesome. It's awesome, and thank you so much for, you know, the constant support. It's been the best. And yeah, congratulations, Chen. I didn't mean to sound so Latina, but you know, yeah, that was super cool. I can't believe he said
Chen,
daddy.
and his wife.
And his wife.
I think he's been daddy to a lot of girls before this.
Officially a dad now.
Sup people, if you're a dancer. Sup people, if you're watching this and you're a rapper or a beat producer,
a singer, a ghostwriter, or even just somebody who likes new music,
then this is for you.
Feature Friday is the show where we make new music every week featuring your tracks, your raps, your lyrics, or yourself as an artist.
There's no catch. This isn't one of those weird posts where you click on the website and you're trying to order AirPods and they say it's free and then you have to pay like $100,000 million for shipping. This is completely free. We understand how difficult it is in the music industry to get seen, and there's so many amazing rappers and singers and beat producers out there. So this is just a place to showcase your skills. We showcase our skills. We make music every week, which we love doing anyways. We get to show new artists to new people and new people to new artists.
So if you'd like to get featured next, message me here on Instagram or email me, and we will get in touch pretty soon.
Please do it fast, because a waiting list is forming and we don't want anyone waiting around. Keep scrolling by.
See you Friday.
Peace.
Bye-bye.